John Ehrlichman joins us now from BNN Bloomberg. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Ben.
All right, so we know that China has been putting obvious pressure on Canada.
That's right.
To release Meng Wanzhou, the CFO of Huawei,
Yeah.
After her arrest in Vancouver at the request of the Americans. And I guess the question today is, if we don't heed that pressure, what consequences could Canadian enterprises have that are doing business in China?
This is one of the biggest stories that we are exploring at BNN Bloomberg right now. You know, I was backstage before and I saw, it's getting colder here. There was a Canada Goose jacket hanging up. Today in China, Canada Goose is a company that has been expanding into China that is gearing up for a potential boycott of its products. This is a very real concern. That's a big business story. But in Canada, we have more than 1 million small businesses as well. And people might remember about 1.5 years ago, the richest person in China, Jack Ma, he runs a company called Alibaba, he came to Toronto and he made a very strong pitch to small businesses. He said, come do business in China. Use our technology, use our platform.
We'll amplify
Absolutely.
For you.
So you've got a lot of businesses that have been looking at that growth story. I mean, why wouldn't you as a business? Hey, China's this growing economy, there's a big opportunity here. And now I think a lot of businesses have to ask the same question, whether they're small, that the big businesses are asking as well. How do things like tariff wars impact me, impact pricing, all that kind of stuff? And then, will my business be targeted if in China it's perceived, as in the Huawei situation, detaining, arresting a CFO of Huawei is the same thing as, I don't know, the same thing as, you know, as some people would say, arresting Steve Jobs' daughter in China, right? That's been the reaction there. So a lot of businesses also have to be concerned about their own safety.
How much of it right now is perception and worry? And at what point does the rubber meet the road? At what point do we see the consequences of Canada's decision to either stay the course or bow to the pressure?
Most of the most influential Canadians when it comes to business in China, Dominic Barton, who used to run McKinsey, they are staying the course. They say right now, this is something that they hope will be temporary. But we do know in the eyes of the markets, they just hate uncertainty, period. And that's why we've seen a lot of concerns in the market as well.
Well, thank you so much for this. We
Ben.
appreciate everything that BNN Bloomberg is going to be doing to follow this important story today.
Yeah, we will.